30. When Imam Ali was asked about faith and religion, he replied that the structure of faith is supported by 4 pillars: endurance, conviction, justice, and jihad. Endurance is composed of 4 attributes: eagerness, fear, piety, and anticipation of death. So, whoever is eager for paradise will ignore temptations. Whoever fears the fire of hell will abstain from sins. Whoever practices piety will bear the difficulties of life, and whoever anticipates death will hasten towards good deeds. Conviction has also 4 aspects: to guard oneself against infatuation, to search for explanation of truth through knowledge, to gain lessons from instructive things, and to follow the precedent of the past people, because whoever wants to guard himself against vices and sin will have to search for the true causes of infatuation and the true ways of combating them out, and to find those true ways one has to search with the help of knowledge. Whoever gets fully acquainted with various branches of knowledge will take lessons from life, and whoever tries to take lessons from life is actually engaged in the study of the causes of rise and fall of previous civilizations. Justice also has 4 aspects: depth of understanding, profoundness of knowledge, fairness of judgment, and clearness of mind. Because whoever tries his best to understand a problem will have to study it. Whoever has the practice of studying the subject he is to deal with will develop a clear mind and will always come to correct decisions. Whoever tries to achieve all this will have to develop ample patience and forbearance, and whoever does this has done justice to the cause of religion and has led a life of good repute and fame. Jihad is divided into 4 branches: to persuade people to be obedient to Allah, prohibit them from sin and vice, to struggle in the cause of Allah, sincerely and firmly on all occasions, and to detest the vicious. Whoever persuades people to obey the orders of Allah provides strength to the believers. Whoever dissuades them from vices and sins humiliates the unbelievers. Whoever struggles on all occasions discharges all his obligations, and whoever detests the vicious only for the sake of Allah take revenge on his enemies and will be pleased with him on the day of judgment. 31. There are 4 causes of infidelity and loss of belief in Allah: hankering after whims, a passion to dispute every other, deviation from truth, and dissension, because whoever hankers after whims does not incline towards truth. Whoever keeps on disputing every argument on account of his ignorance will always remain blind to truth. Whoever deviates from truth, ignorance, will always take good for evil and evil for good, and he will always remain intoxicated with misguidance. And whoever makes a breach with Allah and His Messenger, his path becomes difficult, his affairs will become complicated, and his way to salvation will be uncertain. Similarly, doubt has also 4 aspects: absurd reasoning, fear, vacillation and hesitation, and unbearable surrender to infidelity. Because one who has accustomed himself to unreasonable and absurd discussions will never see the light of truth and will always live in the darkness of ignorance. One who is afraid to face facts of life, death, and the life after death, will always turn away from ultimate reality. One who allows doubts and uncertainties to vacillate him will always be under the control of Satan, and one who surrenders himself to infidelity accepts damnation in both the worlds. 30. When Imam Ali was asked about faith and religion, he replied that the structure of faith is supported by 4 pillars: endurance, conviction, justice, and jihad. Endurance is composed of 4 attributes: eagerness, fear, piety, and anticipation of death. So, whoever is eager for paradise will ignore temptations. Whoever fears